I think it should have been probably one of the most straightforward votes of the game. We were all like 99% sure that the hunter did not have an idol.
He will be missed.
Yeah.
And Anna's shirt will be too.
Can we all hug?
Let's hug.
Wait.
I'd like to talk
first.
No. For myself to see Joseph write my name down, to me I was like, Joseph, I don't think that was a great call, because suddenly you've kind of fractured something with me.
Because he wrote my name out before, I felt like he could just do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I would rather have an awkward conversation with you about it, because I feel like we are good and we can work over it, as opposed to being idled out. Paige and I had some hard discussions, and I know Paige is a very emotional person, and I am as well. Everyone talking about merge, I just wanted to make it. I can understand.
It's a milestone.
That's my explanation.
And we're all there.
Yeah.
And I will get over it.
Yeah.
Just not right now.
That's okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, it's okay.
You don't want to hug or not?
Give me a minute.
That's okay, I'll appreciate that.
I have my boundaries.
Yeah. It's not that she didn't take it well, it's just that it hurt. Like, when my name was written down for the first time.
I really kind of stomped for you last round.
I know.
And that sucks.
I know.
And I think that's what hurts.
I had my moment, of course, because no one likes to see their name written down. We got to vote people off, and we all signed up for that, but we also signed up for meeting the people. I really love meeting people. I enjoy chatting and talking and seeing how a bunch of different people from completely different walks of life and perspectives and jobs and countries, how we all come together to say yes to this really unique experience.
I just have like a lot of empathy for people, like when someone cries out.
Why do we care about people? It'll be so much easier if we just...
It's like we all...
Awesome. That's perfect.
Cool.
Thanks, Paige.
Thank you.
It's been a hot minute.
Come on in, Clotho! Lachesis getting your first look at the new Clotho tribe. Hunter voted out at the last tribal council.
They ate all the bananas.
So, you're probably very, very confused about what's about to happen. So I'll just let you know. Everybody, drop your buffs. Congratulations!
Oh, man. Made it to the merge. Gotta eat, man.
Come on in.
Good to see you.
Good to see you. I can't wait to meet you.
I know it's not big.
I feel like it's been since like day one. You're like, come on.
Oh.
Nice to meet you.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Alright, it's looking good in blue. So, congratulations on making it to the merge. You 11 will be competing individually now. Tribes are no more. I know there was a lot of speculation about a merge feast as well, but we're gonna send you back to camp. So I will see you all later. You can head to the old new Lachesis.
Yes!
We had a bad camp. Oh, yeah.
We're out.
Nose got stung by one, so.
It's his birthday today, by the way. Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
Of course, the birthday boy got a warm welcome into the merge. It's not even my birthday, but they don't know that. They're not gonna know that. I've reunited with my boy Joe finally from down under, and I'm very excited to touch base, cause he really brought this 80 below up to light.
Finally here, baby. I made it. Steve fam, for you, let's do this.
Tribe's been great, getting to know everyone, super fun. I've had such a great time talking with everyone. There's 11 of us. That's a lot of names. Kat's my number one. I'm a loyal person, I stick to that. So I'm gonna do everything I can to keep Kat in the game and go further with her.
It's luxurious.
You know how much space y'all had?
Oh, Lord.
I'm nervous. I'm excited. I just survived 3 tribal councils. Going in, there's 7 other people. So you always, you feel like the underdog. Like you feel like David versus Goliath, and we're the Davids trying to fight the Goliaths. So I was obviously nervous, but I knew I really wanted to reconnect with Nick. And there were a couple other people, like Nose. He would always like tell me like, see you at Merge. And I always wondered why he would say that, and now I'm learning that he just really wanted to work with me. Which is really funny because day one I was like, I want to get Nose out. The guy with the backwards hat and the glasses makes me wanna, I can't explain it. I'm not gonna get along with him. I can't explain it. And so, I don't know, I'll play it up, but in terms of like, is something actually happening? No, absolutely not.
I couldn't bear hug it, so I had my full on like
No,
crimping
but your
it.
grip strength is just
All the
ungodly.
climbing, I can do 4 pull-ups now on a crimp on a hangboard. So
I feel amazing. I always wanted to make it to Merge. That was like the only really goal I set for myself aside from winning, and when I wanted to make it here. So I'm feeling so good. Talking to so many people at once is really overstimulating, but it's been genuinely so much fun, and I have never felt more popular in my whole life. Like if people in high school could see me now, they'd be like, fuck. I really want to reconvene with like the Spice Girls and have like an actual conversation. I think 4 heads are better than 1, and because they already know about my idol, like we all found it together.
Final five. Okay. Okay, final 5.
Okay. It took 5 steps. It's right fucking there.
I don't know why I'm Scary Spice, but I'm Scary Spice.
Lady Spice.
Spice, and I'm Sporty Spice.
You have an idol.
If I even hear like a whisper of my name and know that it's true and I'm playing that thing, I don't care.
I'm Joseph. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I'm 31 and I am a lawyer. And we found a fucking idol. We have a group idol that Katya technically owns, but we can use if one of us is feeling unsafe. This is definitely a new stage of the game for me. It's an individual game and you have to be cutthroat, but at the same time people appreciate loyalty and honesty and they won't work with you if you're not like that. And the best thing is, Emmy doesn't know about the note. Everyone else knows about it, and everyone's saying that she's been digging herself a hole in the ground, and I'm not surprised that she's done that, so it actually really works out well for us.
I am a part-time barista, and I'm going back to being a full-time student in January. I'm studying computer science. You made it to the Merge. That was my biggest goal, was to be able to be a juror so that you don't see the last of me once I'm voted out. It has only gotten harder every single day. I'm really happy that the older Troopers is back together. Like we all 4 of us made it through the tribe swap era. We kind of just fell right back into our old ways, which was really nice.
Hi.
All back together.
Like, have I made it?
This is good to see everyone.
All right, what's up?
Welcome to the party.
It's definitely a different feeling here than on Pink. I felt like on Pink I had a lot more agency. This is the largest group any of us have ever been in. Like I've been operating with numbers of like 5, down to 4, operating at 4 for a while, operating back to 5, back to 4. Like those are the numbers we've been really playing with. And there just has to be a kind of allowance of like, let's just let it, sometimes you just kind of have to let the cards be. I've really enjoyed getting to know these people on like an emotional level, on a personal level. James is telling me about his love life. Noah's just had his birthday. Joseph, Nick, and I are all talking about drag.
Cerberus, yeah.
The 3 heads.
Yeah, 3 to 1. It's a 3-headed dog that guards the gates of hell.
It's really cute.
I'm so blind. I'm wearing my glasses. I think it's like good. It looks like
Oh, it's food. It's food.
Oh my God, it's food!
We dig in? Holy shit. One pizza?
I just really want to.
Oh my god, what pizza is it? What type of pizza is it?
Best food I've had in like 3 days. If you can call Oreos actual food, but still it's good food. Oh my gosh, this is the best Oreo I've ever had. It's so good.
Okay, someone take chips.
The Merge Feast was amazing. I think no one noticed, but like I really had a lot of food. And I've got 2 Oreos stashed in my bag that I'm specifically using just for myself.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you.
cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you.
And they've been wishing me happy birthday all day, which I find fucking hilarious, you know? I find it hilarious.
Happy birthday, dear Nose.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you.
That's what we wanted.
I think having my dad being absent and like having my cousins like kind of like enforced like this toxic masculinity kind of like environment, like where we don't cry, boys don't cry, boys don't cry. It really didn't hit me until like the end of 2020. My grandmother passed away, and like that was like my best friend in the entire world. It really kind of opened my eyes to like life. Like I need to live in the moment more. I need to experience life a little bit more. I can't take people for granted. I can't take these minutes for granted. I was really hesitant on doing this. I was like, I don't know. But something like kicked in that was like, just do it. Like, go experience things that you've always wanted to do. Don't hold yourself back.
It's okay to cry. It's okay to laugh. You know, like, it's a good stress reliever. And like, it makes you feel better too to be able to express yourself without having someone judge you.
I'm glad I didn't hold myself back this time, because I may have been able to kind of meet new people that I feel like I can have lifelong connections with, and I've been able to kind of experience this game that I truly love and adore. So yeah, if she's not gonna be good for us, she has to go.
Well, who's she good for? Who really is her number?
No one.
God, she didn't even talk to me once, other than, hey, gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Like, bitch, don't be that fake. Seriously, I can't wait for you to watch this, because you ain't as smart as you think.
She's trying to throw people under the bus. She's throwing my name under the bus, Nick's name under the bus, and your name under the bus. There's new people to meet, new allies to make, but a lot of work to catch up on to kind of warn them about Annie. What I got from those is that Annie orchestrated the first 2 vote-offs. I knew from day one Annie might be a problem.
That was my biggest regret, is like allowing her to have so much power that it went to her head.
Everyone started cluing in like, hey, Annie's like trying to butter everyone up, but talking about us behind her back.
I'm close with her, and that scares me because I don't want people to see her antics and her going crazy. Maybe she fall back on me. A reflection of me.
We're coming for you, Annie. Just wait.
Until Bree and I came here and Nick, these guys had never just talked about their lives. They'd only been talking
Really?
game. Only
We
game.
had the opposite on our tribe. We didn't talk strategy at all.
I know Annie's a priest, that's it.
Damn.
That's all I know about her.
I didn't even know she was a priest.
We're supposed to be number 1. I definitely do feel if it was one more like orange tribal, I definitely feel it would have been her and it would have been a total blindside. But now it's like you enter the merge, and I'm speaking for myself as well, like thousands of opportunities are out there and different combos are going to happen.
Deshaun seems onto her too.
Yeah.
Deshaun seems onto her, so you know it's bad.
I want to get rid of her.
Going into this merge, I'm just going to keep stroking Annie's ego, you know. I'm bringing her flowers, hugging, you know. We get the little check-ins every once in a while.
Petropus was a 4 before the swap, you know what I mean? Like, we were gonna ride or die to her, but she's just been putting in those cracks. Like, that's uncalled for.
That's her own fault then, so she's gonna go, it's her own fault.
Other people are gonna find out too. People that haven't met her are gonna see how much she scrambles.
Come on in! So first things first, love the new flag. Tell me, what is your new merge tribe name?
Cerberus.
Cerberus.
Gatekeeper of Hell.
Gatekeeper of Hell. Tell me a little bit about that decision.
We went through several that were already taken.
Yeah.
For several reasons, and we landed on this one, and it seemed okay.
Love it. All right.
We were originally going to go for Olympus.
All right, well, let's get to today's challenge. For this challenge, each of you are going to be given a board. And on top of that board is a ball. All you gotta do is balance that ball on the board as long as possible. Last person standing will win the challenge. And in your tree mail, you heard, obviously, you're not playing for immunity today. Would you like to see what you're playing for? Yes. All right, so this season, we will not be playing for individual immunity. Instead, we'll be playing for this. This is called the Gambler's Medallion. And here's how it's going to work. We're going to run a challenge normal as Survivor rules. When you win, this gambler's medallion gives you a special power. Essentially, it is a choice. You can either have immunity for 1 round or trade it in, discarding your immunity for an extra vote at Tribal Council. This decision will be made at Tribal Council right before the vote. Understood? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, okay. Work.
All right, we ready for the challenge?
Yes.
All right, we'll drop the spots. Let's get started. All right, so you have to have the board in one hand, ball in the other hand. Your hand off the ball by the time I get to 1. I'm gonna count down from 10, all right? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this challenge is on. Everybody successfully got their ball on their board. And we're on. Everybody looking very still off the bat. Dejan out of the challenge. Paige out of the challenge. We have 2 people down. Marcus drops the ball out of this challenge. Down to 6. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, you can grab your ball. After our transition period, each player now has 2 balls that they're going to have to balance on the board. So what I'm going to do is count down from 10, and by the time I get to 1, you must have your hands off and both of the balls on the board. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This challenge is on. Each player has successfully made it through. Jimmy's ball. Jimmy with an amazing recovery, back into a good position. Jimmy trying to hold on. Jimmy out of this challenge. We are down to 5. Nick, Joe. Oh. Never mind, it's not Joe. Joe's out of this challenge. Nick with a bit of movement. Trying to recover, but you can't. Nick out of this challenge. We are down to 3. This challenge has been going for almost 15 minutes now. Ball is on the edge of the board, and she drops just like that. We are down to 2. It's Champagne versus Bree. One of them will win.
Why would you do that? Don't say my name.
Champagne wins! Gamblers win!
Every time someone says my name, it's like it fucks me up. That's for you, Carl. Yeah, I'm a server, so.
All right, Champagne, come on over. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Champagne has the decision to control their fate in this round. As for the rest of you, got nothing for you. Head back to camp. See you later.
Together,
I just won the Gambler's Medallion. I feel really proud of myself. I mean, I think a lot of people do underestimate me. As soon as I saw it with balancing competition, I knew I had it. I'm a server, I also bartend. I'm used to having so many drinks on one tray.
Yeah, well done.
My favorite tip for this.
I would say I'm probably most loyal to Paige and Nick, my OG pink. Outside of that, I would definitely be most loyal to the Spice Girls. Annie, she's just kind of off the walls. I think she genuinely wants to work with me.
This is an easy vote for me. Well, who do you think?
I feel like we talked a lot about Marcus last night.
Yeah.
Just get it over with.
I would feel the same way. I was in the tier level. But he's playing his idol.
Every single vote that I've been here, I've said, okay, you do this, I'm doing this. Great, go break, go team. This is the hardest round that I've had to play thus far, but if I survive, I'm feeling good. Game plan and going into this tribal council is hoping Marcus doesn't play an idol so we can get him first.
If he's gonna play it, shouldn't we just
We don't know for a fact he's gonna play it if we make him feel comfortable enough, because his goal is to use it as a fake idol. So what we're looking at right now is Marcus is voting Nick. Everybody else is voting Marcus.
Everyone knows he has it. He told me he's gonna play it today. And
Then
he
he's
said
probably
my
trying to
name
scare
too.
you. It is only good until tonight. So that's why there's a big fucking target on his back right now. And I'm trying to convince him that he's in a good spot.
She's trying to get him to not use the idol, and then the decoy vote is Nick or.
There's been a lot of talk about like Annie throwing my name out there, telling people that I'm like okay to like be a vote.
She is like telling like Deshaun and I like to vote for you. So she's like obsessed with you.
You know the game we're playing, but like that's really silly. I think she's playing too hard, and it's probably her time to go.
Like, I really want to like say, why the fuck you throwing my name out? So much for what? Don't write a woman's name down. You're getting everyone to write my fucking name down.
And Jen and Satu, they're gonna get their revenge tonight, and they're gonna be probably clapping when Annie goes home.
I just find it so amusing how it's like, you listen to it, like you don't even have to do anything.
Yeah.
She'll just spill it to you.
Everything's falling into place, right? Because we're going to tribal. I know I'm not leaving at all. Everyone's scrambling. I was in such a hot spot with Annie. I let her step up to the pedestal.
Annie's been making me soup and I've just been eating that shit the whole time.
Annie's got to go. She's been running around being crazy, being like, oh, yeah, get them out. Oh, no, we gotta get them out. No, their name. She threw out like 7 names. You were the one I connected most with, just for like someone I wanted to work with. I wanted it to be champagne. You, Katya, and I working together, like sharing ideas. We know Marcus has an idol, and we know that today's the last day he can play it. Final 11 because of the whole feather thing. Annie wants it to be him, and Annie's been chirping in his ear this whole time. Hey, Marcus, don't play your idol. It'd be dumb. Everyone's gonna be against you. Just keep it. Just trust the plan.
I feel like that if she plays her idol, she's gonna like vote me. But if I play my idol, then none of the votes would count if we won't vote for Annie. But I don't want anyone else to be voted out.
I don't want collateral damage from an any vote. Yeah. For this vote, I'm hoping that it's simple. Everyone seems set on Annie. Everyone knows Marcus has this idol that he can play a final 11 that expires a final 11 that he got in the first reward challenge. And it's very peculiar that Annie also knows this and is pushing Marcus. The problem with Annie's game is that it's not nuanced. She doesn't have levels of conversations with people. She approaches this game in a very one-dimensional sense.
We are good.
We're good.
We are good.
I want to either be like last boot and voting for you to win, or right next to you.
Chop block is hot tonight, and I know where the bus is heading, because it's a nasty divorce for me and Annie.
If you say I'm good this round, I will come back and haunt you. I swear to God, I'm joking.
I'm locking my doors.
I'm locking your doors.
I'm locking my doors.
I can get under the door for him. Don't worry about me. If I live to see another day, it's over for these hoes.
Alright, welcome Cerberus to your first Merge Tribal Council. Welcome. So, Jimmy, here we are. It's the second phase of Survivor, the individual portion of the game. Tell me, what are your thoughts making it this far?
I mean, I'm so stoked to be here. I never thought in a million years I'd make it this far, essentially, since I'm so still new to what Survivor is and what's it about and everything. But You know, I'd like to think I've met a ton of wonderful people along the way, and I've been putting in as much effort as I can, and you know, it's gotten to me where I am now. And I will say, for my first tribal, this is nerve-wracking. I didn't think it'd be this bad, so it's interesting being here.
Noseworthy, same kind of question. It's first merge, you're at tribal council now. How are you feeling about your game? Does the strategy change now that it's individual? What's the overall feel of the game right now?
I can show you better than I can tell you.
Alright, I love it. Hey. Paige, you all merge and you have the night to talk. There's no challenge, we give you a little bit of feast. Tell me about that. Did you talk during the night, or is it just kind of like, alright, let's get to know each other?
I mean, initially I think there was a lot of conversations that had to happen. There's a bunch of people that I had never met. I had seen them in challenges, I had looked across from them and made eye contact. So I think there was a lot of initial conversations of just like, who are you? What's your deal? And then the food comes in and it's absolutely amazing. We all stuff our faces as fast as we can in like the 2 minutes we had. Sing happy birthday to Nose, who just had his birthday. Yay!
So Dejan, Paige mentions first impressions, and now going into a vote where everything's out on the table, everybody's around. Are first impressions coming into this vote as you've met so many new people now?
It's first impressions and also connections that have happened on other tribes. I think that's coming into play. Right now, it's just the matter of who can you trust with the information that you're given. So being able to look somebody in the eye or being able to have conversations with people and making sure that you are connected with them is very vital right now for this work.
So Katya, having new perceptions of people, and obviously you've seen them before, but maybe you haven't gotten to know them yet. Are perceptions changing constantly and affecting the outcome of this vote?
Absolutely. I feel like the more conversations you have with people, the more perceptions can change, because I had just met people for the first time yesterday, and like obviously I've only seen them on a mat, and that's really different than talking to the person. So I've changed my mind about a lot of people, and I've gotten to know, I think, everyone pretty well at this point, but I want to continue to keep getting to know people. Aside from game strategy, I just really like everyone here, and I want to just genuinely have conversation with them. So talking is the most important thing you can do right now.
So Champagne, you wake up in the morning, we get to a challenge, and you win the Gambler's Medallion. And it's not a normal immunity challenge, it's this thing you have around your neck that you can either trade in for an extra vote or keep for yourself. So how do you think that's going to come into play during this game?
I guess it really depends on how safe you feel. I mean, if you don't feel safe, you keep it, but if you feel safe, you can also get the extra vote. But then I feel like getting the extra vote might put a target on your back. So I think this Gambler's Medallion, I think, is going to change up a lot for people. It's definitely something I don't think we expected, but yeah, it's definitely going to change a lot in the game.
So Joe, with the Gambler's Medallion obviously being its own advantage, you can trade it in for an advantage. Have there been much talk about other advantages in the merge so far? Because obviously now you're all here, everything's on this tribe, if there is anything. So has there been much conversation about any idols or advantages?
Yes. I think everyone of those has been. I think every conversation I've been a part of has mentioned advantages or idols, and it's a lot of healthy skepticism, which I think people are definitely cautious of, because it's definitely to have a bit of healthy skepticism about whether people have found idols, whether people have them, whether people have them from the start of the game or not. So it's a topic that is always coming up in conversation, and people are very cognizant of it. Especially at the merge vote, which I think people is quite an intense and complex vote for everyone.
So Bree, kind of what Joseph is saying is like, regardless of how safe you feel, there could be something that could just destroy any plan that was in place. So coming into this first tribal council, how is everyone feeling about stability and wanting to be in unison coming out of this?
Well, anyone who feels comfortable shouldn't feel comfortable, because if you feel too comfortable, then obviously something's up. It is what it is, and I'm excited to see this play out. It's my first time being out here.
So Marcus, it being your first tribal council as well, has there been much speculation about maybe when the jury is going to start, now that you're all in an individual portion? Has that come into the conversations or affected how this vote might go?
Oh yeah, quite regularly. The conversation about when the jury starts has been like since even before the merge. Like it's been in the old Lachesis tribe. It's only intensified in the new Cerberus tribe. Like it's constantly on someone's mind. Like when is the jury going to begin?
So with that in mind, Annie, do you feel like this vote is going to be compact? Because obviously if the jury is starting, everybody's going to want to start being like, okay, maybe I should make these people like me before they go, kind of thing. So is that something that's coming into play, or do you think the votes can be split? Have lines been drawn in the sand?
That's really hard to tell. I don't feel like I have a really great finger on the pulse there of what that situation is. But I feel like there is something to be said for trying to get jurors who either go out liking you as a person or go out respecting your game massively. So I feel like that's something that's on everybody's mind, because nobody wants to make a move that's best for their game and then end up losing a jury vote at the end if they're sitting at Final Tribal because they played what was best for them.
So Nick, to end us out, kind of with all these things we mentioned in mind, all these factors, all these things that could change the fate of whoever's leaving right now, do you think this tribe is going to leave more united than you came in, or more divided?
I think this tribe is going to find out when we see the votes, right?
All right, well, I guess I won't keep you waiting any longer, and with that, it is time to vote. But first, Champagne, I need to know, are you going to be keeping immunity for yourself, giving it to somebody else, or trading it in for an extra vote at this tribal council?
Well, it's going to be really boring, but I'm going to keep it for myself.
All right, so with that, you cannot vote for Champagne, and that's it. All right, Champagne, you're up.
I'm really sorry. I'm panicking. If this is going the way that I actually think it's going, I'm being thankful that I did this. I hope you get a mental evaluation when you're out of here.
No hard feelings, seriously. I love you to pieces, but I have to make sure I'm not the only one named written.
This has been the easiest vote for the season. You're a mean girl, and I don't like you. And this is for Jen.
Oh, I'm such a fan. I think you're just a riot to watch.
She said I was being controlled by Katya and like a loyal dog until they cut my head off. So, you know, Annie, looks like your head's gonna get cut first, like Medusa, you know? Didn't look you in the eyes, not looking you in the eyes now, and enjoy being mayor of Ponderosa.
The orchestrator shall fall at last.
You're turning my hair gray. Fuck off.
If anybody has a hidden immunity idol and they would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. It's for you?
Yes.
This is a hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for Marcus will not count.
As the orchestra comes to an end, the game can truly begin.
All right. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote, Nick. Bree. 1 vote Nick, 1 vote Bree. Third vote, Annie. It's 1 vote Nick, 1 vote Bree, 1 vote Annie. Annie. That's 2 votes Annie, 1 vote Nick, 1 vote Bree. Annie. Annie. That's 4 votes Annie, 1 vote Nick, 1 vote Bree. And the 6th person voted out, and the first member of our jury. Annie, that's enough. Please bring me your torch. Annie, the tribe is built.
Love you guys.
Well, everyone, an almost unanimous vote to lead you to the second round of the merge. Looking good. Let's see what happens. Continuing on. Grab your torches. Head back to camp. See you later.
I mean, I kind of half expected it when nobody was looking at me during tribal. I was like, oh god, something's wrong. Something didn't go according to plan. Came out of the gates too strong, had too hard of an opinion, and spoke too much and too loudly. But you know, that's who I am as a person in the real world, so not gonna betray that for a game.